So we are out today doing some metal detecting just behind a church that was built in the 1200s. We're on Stubblefield again today in the hope that we're going to find something nice. So stay tuned, and if I dig something you're going to see it firsthand. And as always, thank you so much for joining me on my little adventures and seeing what we can find together. So has anyone noticed how autumn seems to have just crept up upon us? I mean, I'm in my waterproofs, I've got my new muck boots on today, my fishing trousers, hat, raincoat. So yeah, it's a wet day today, but hopefully it's going to be worth it. The first signal is this bit of lead, which sounded really nice, and you've got to dig it. And to be honest, I don't really mind digging lead, as it's a really good sign that people were here. So fingers crossed there's other things to be found. But yeah, lead for the first signal, happy with that. This signal here was coming in at a 68-70, and I think it's just in the wall there. This is another bit of lead. Oh, actually, I think that is a pot mend, possibly. So we're possibly, I don't know, in the medieval times, where they would have used some lead to literally mend a pot to stop it from leaking, or instead of possibly buying a new one, they would repair the pot with a pot mend. So I think that is definitely what that could be, and it's got some nice age to it, which is a good sign that there's hopefully going to be some other nice bits here. So on to the next one, and I'll see you there. Hopefully you'll be able to hear this, because it sounds really nice, ranging from 80 to 85. Sounds really clear too. So I've already dug a bit of the soil out. Let's grab our pinpointer and see where it is. I'm glad the ground has had some rain, but this mud is really sticky. There it is, which makes finding things that much more difficult. What have we got here? Coin or baton? I'm thinking that's a coin. Still, first coin of the day. Happy days. We are out again with the DS2 using the legacy settings on the updated version, and it's a lovely signal there. Don't know if you can hear that. Sort of ranging between 80 and 90. I think it's quite close to the surface, which is handy as I've lost my trowel in this stubble field, and I don't think there's any luck in getting it back, to be honest, as I've tried searching and can't find it. What have we got here? It's a bit of a can. Yeah, that's why it sounded so nice, and it was literally right on the surface. Never mind, just one less bit of junk for next time. I think we've had every season going possible today, from thick black rain clouds to blue skies and gorgeous sunshine. So 1 minute the raincoat's off, 1 minute the raincoat's on. Honestly, I can't keep up. We've got a find just in here. You can kind of make out the colour white there, which makes me think it's going to be some sort of lead item. And it is... I thought it was going to be a musket ball then. It looks like, I think I've had one of these before and I think it was some sort of weight. I haven't got anything now to clear out the mud in the middle, but I think someone told me before that that's some sort of like a loom weight. But yeah, give it a little clean out and pop a picture there, and if it could be something different then let me know. This little item here was an eyes only find. It was on the surface. I'm thinking, because it's got a slight curve to it and a bit of a rim there, that it could be off maybe like a plate or a bowl. When I put it over the machine it was coming up between like 60 and 65. It's kind of got some detail there that you can see. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking that could be part of, yeah, a plate, a bowl, maybe a bit of a pot, I'm not too sure. Not too bad for an eyes only find. Look how pretty these feathers are. They've got a stunning colour orange on them, and I will bring them home for the cat. She always loves it when I come home with a feather. So I can just about make out something sort of greenish in colour there. Get the pinpointer to be sure. This is definitely that. Take a little look at what it could be. It's full of mud, that's for sure. It's got a hole going through it there at the top, rounded sides, and then each side has got a little notch on it. And it seems to be hollow there. But yeah, I'll have to I'll ask my friend who's out metal detecting with me today, see if he knows. And if not, if any of you lot know, then kindly comment on your thoughts of what it could be. Sounded really nice too. I got a little bit of stubble and sort of poked the mud through. It does go all the way through. I'm wondering, is it like a mount something? Does it sit on top of something? I'm really not too sure on this one, but I like it because it does look quite old, if that makes sense. I don't think it's anything modern, but I could be wrong. So yeah, really happy with that paint. So we're having a really quiet day today metal detecting, but that's okay, some days are like that. We've had a few bits and bobs, but nothing really amazing. But we've come into a new field, so we're going to crack on and hopefully we'll have something nice to save the day. And if not, it's just nice that we're going out and the sun has finally decided to make an appearance, so it's all good. Looking out to the soil just there. Sounded really low and it was sort of in button spot. Let's see what it is. It sure is. That's probably why it sounded so low. It's a bit broken off there. And yeah, it would have been sort of a shiny button back in its day. Here we are, button to button, on to the next. This little item just came in at a 60, 61. I'm going to have a little see off camera if I can see anything on there. Yeah, I don't really know. I can kind of make out some detail there. Could that possibly have been a button shank? It's really, really small. I mean, if you look at my Index finger there. It just sits on top. It's a really nice sounding signal here. Between 88 and 89. Sounds so nice. Right, I got a lovely sounding signal here. Oh, guess what it is? Guess. A coin. It's a copper coin, don't worry.
Georgia food.
How do you know?
Huh?
How do you know?
Yeah, he's got that distinctive long shoulder right here. His head. Probably get this freshly brushed.
Let's give this a little spray and see if we can make out any detail on there. Yeah, I can just about make a bust on there. I'm still not 100% sure. William or George III. I'll see if we can clean it up any more when we get in. This signal here was a solid 75 and it looks like something nice and round. It's definitely that. Could it be a bit of lead? Oh, it's got a hole in it. Thinking it could be a lead washer with the hole going through the middle. Very nice sounding signal. This little find was really close to the surface and I have no idea what its purpose would be, but it's quite flat on the back there and I think there's a little hole there. Again, it's quite rounded on the sides. I'm thinking it could be made out of bronze. Would that be flush up against something? I'm really not sure. But still, nice little surface find there. Why is it the coins start coming as you're walking back to the car? I'm thinking that's a modern 1 pence. It's spendable, so happy days. Lovely little rainbow. But there's a big pot of gold under there.